Hey y'all, what up? It's day two of the voting process. Pretty so far I've been getting some positive feedback. So, just keep spreading the word, keep sharing it. I got 5,000 Facebook friends and thousands more follow me, and they got friends. So I know that like social media can work if people ride for me on this. I'm out here trying. Like I said, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I came home a good citizen. I don't do no more dirt, crime, none of that. And I try to keep it real. Because it ain't as good as it seems. Like yeah, all in the press and book out and radio but I'm still struggling out here. It's days like where I don't even know how I'm gonna send my boy some money, my little boy. And I ain't asking nobody to care about that. I'm just letting people know that that's what like ex-cons face. They get out here, they don't want to hire you, and they expect you to starve. That's why 90% of us go back to jail. So that's why I'm asking people to vote, like to cast on this show, and it's for this reason. I know people see me, people who've been following me. They see me on radio, they see me on magazines and all that stuff, but everybody don't read the internet. Everybody don't pick up a book or a magazine. But everybody watches TV. So I know if I make it on the tube, I better get my message out there. And my message is prevalent. My message is powerful. My message is more than just me. Like my situation can help a lot of people. Like I told y'all, you ain't gotta take my word for it. You Google my name, Talion Goffney, Taleon Goffney. You Google my name and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm a 7-time convicted felon. I've been in prison 11 years, in and out of jail. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. And if somebody from Camden can make it, like anybody can. Like my city is bad, My city bad. I'm fighting for these inner city youth kids because I was one of them. I was 15 years old when I caught my first gun charge. People don't know that, and I know that's crazy to most people. But where I'm from, that's normal. I just got a cousin that just got out of the hospital because he got shot in the leg, and whatever they hit him with, it broke his leg. That's how serious it is. And he only 16 years old. And then a couple of days while he was in the hospital, they killed his friend. You ain't got to take my word for it. His name is Nathaniel Plummer Jr. He was 13 years old. If you Google Nathaniel Plummer Jr., 2016, he was the first murder of this year in Camden. In January, the first week of January, they killed his friend, And he was 13 years old, a baby, man, And this shit got to stop, I got a little brother, I'm not proud of what he did. He got caught up in those streets. He's serving 13 years right now, and this shit gotta stop, I woke up after my first bid, 3.5 years. I didn't take it serious. But when I came back and they gave me 75 months, that woke me up, And I also it ain't just about inner city kids and recidivism rates and helping ex-cons. Like I've gained a deep empathy for the LGBT community, for the gay community. And I say that for this reason. Some people, they know my scandal, like straight man, back in the day, I fell on hard times and people still can't wrap their mind around how does a straight man participate in gay porn for money and, oh, you're gay. So I heard it all, They don't understand, you ain't never been down in your luck. When you desperate, when you really, really get fucked up in life, excuse my language, you never know what you're capable of. You never know what you'll do when you're desperate, And I gained an empathy for this reason. In 2008, when I got in trouble, they didn't care about all the crimes I committed or the ATMs I caught them in the burglaries. They put in the paper, gay porn star burglar, So I went to jail. Listen to me. I went to prison. Front page, known as a gay porn star. You think I was popular in jail? You think I was popular? For 2 years, they kept me in solitary confinement, because I was being attacked. I had people throw fees at me. I had a guy spit on me. I couldn't get to him because I was handcuffed in the cage, but I promise you, I'd have kicked his ass if I could, I got treated like a pariah. It was times I would come in the chow hall, like where we eat in prison, and everybody would move away from me. And it was other gay guys in jail, but it wasn't no other famous gay guys in jail, so that was the problem. Everybody got this image, this tough guy, murder, killer thing to protect. So when they see me come in the chow hall, they would get away from me. I would eat by myself. I didn't have no friends in jail. And I did 75 months. I went in at 25 years old. I came home at 32. So that was one of the most horrible periods of my life. It was times, like I said, in prison, gay porn star. That I was times I was going to the shower, and there was maybe 6 or 7 or 8 guys already showering. They got soap and shampoo, everything lathered all over them. But when they see me coming, they get out and run. Don't even dry off. You know, that's how they treated it like I had a terminal illness or something. You know, and that's how some people in America, in the world, still look at homosexuality. They look at it like it's a disease. And in my mind, it gave me empathy for it. Like, I'm like, Dad, this is what gay people go through? This is horrible, you know? And that's how I felt. And they treat homosexuality like it's a disease. And it's not. It's a preference. It's a design. Like, I'm religious, so I know God don't make no mistakes, you know? He designed you that way. Like, I can look at a woman and I feel something. All warm, tingly attraction. Just like a gay person can look at another woman or another man and they feel something. It's because their body was designed that way. You can't control what your hormones react to. You can't. You know, unless you like some super duper neurosurgeon, whatever it is, scientist, you can't control what your hormones react to. So how can you judge somebody for that when they was designed that way? And I'm going to fight that shit because that's fucked up. Excuse my language. I'm going to fight that, man, because people need to be more open-minded. It's 2016, you know? They need to be more open-minded all the way around the board. So my story is all the way around the board helpful to others, you know? And that's what I'm fighting for. That's what I'm asking you to vote for me for. That's what I'm asking you to share my story for. I got famous for the wrong reason, so it ain't about that. I had hundreds of thousands before I went to jail, lost it all, so it ain't about that. You know, I got a little boy out here I gotta be somebody for. I'm a mom. I got a mom. I'm a son. I'm oldest of 5. Like, I got things that I'm fighting for. So it ain't about you caring about my life or hearing my plea. It's about what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I'm from Camden. Barack Obama came to my city in 2015, and they did a center in Camden for the kids. But they don't know it's 4 parts of Camden. You got North, you got South, you got East, you got West Camden. And you only put a center in one part of the city. The other 3 parts, they still out there shooting and killing each other. Like I said, you Google my cousin's friend, Nathaniel Plummer Jr. He was the first murder in Camden in 2016. He was only 13 years old. He was still, the boy didn't even have no facial hair, you know? And they shot the boy like a dog and left him dead in the ground. This shit gotta stop, you know? That's where I'm from. That's my reality, you know? So that's what I'm fighting for. And if you believe in one person can make a difference, or collectively we can make a difference, then vote for me. Go on the site, look at the link in my post. You'll see the link in my post. You go on the site, you look up in the right upper right, you find my face. Since I'm from the tri-state area, click on New York. Click on New York because that's the closest to me. You'll see my face, and you see Talion, and you know my public name, and Mr. Infamous. You click on it, and then you look up in the corner. You'll see a section up in the. But you'll look up in the top, and you'll see a section that says "Cast your vote" in the upper left-hand corner. Cast your, or upper right-hand corner, actually, upper right-hand corner. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Upper right-hand corner, and cast your vote. Vote for me, you know? I've been doing great. I've been getting some good callbacks, even from the producers. You know, we coming with some ideas how I can use the wave to help people in my city. I'll start with Camden, then I'll move to the next town over Philly, then I'll come to New York, you know? People don't see what I'm out here doing, you know? Even with no money, they not paying me to go volunteer, to go speak to these kids, but I'm out here doing it, you know? I'm out here doing it because I care. I'm one of them. I was in jail and I met dudes that was 18 years old and they never coming home because they got life sentences for killing somebody. They caught up in this gang life. So I'm trying to put an end to all of that. And if you feel me on this, then vote for me, man. And if you already voted for me, spread the word with somebody else who hasn't voted. And I promise you, you ain't going to see me on TV fronting or acting nutty. I'm out here to put a message out here because I'm one of them. I'm a 7-time convicted felon. They don't want to hire me. It's a booby trap. I'm not going back to jail. I don't give a fuck how bad my ribs touching. I'm not going back to jail. So I'm not going to fold, you know? I'm fighting a good fight. And if you believe in me, man, vote for me. Holla at me, man. Every person in Camden, holla at me. I got this whole city on my back. Holla at me, man. You know, vote for me. Talion, a.k.a. Mr. Infamous. Go to badboysclub.com. Well, you know, basically I got the link. So don't even worry about what I just said. Go to the link and vote for me. Spread the word, man. And I promise you, you're going to be helping somebody do something real. Helping somebody make a massive difference. just because of who I am. You Google my name and you'll see why, you know. I'm trying to make things right, so I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate y'all understanding my story, my sincerity, my mission. And if you don't dig me, then I'm sorry I couldn't touch you, you know. But that's probably because you're not where I'm from. So vote for me, y'all, and spread the word. You know, share the links, and let's make this happen, yo. I got a good call from the producer. They said I'm doing great, so let's keep it going. This day 2 of the voting process. Holla at your boy. This is probably the last video I'm gonna drop because I don't like taking up all your time. So I appreciate everything, you know. Thank you, Facebook fam. Thank you, social media. Thank you. Holla at your boy, Infamous.